paint the picture for Miami in 91, 92, 1990s. What's the energy? From what I know, we coming into our prime years of maybe the crack era, you know what I'm saying? And from what I do know, there's a lot of dope and cocaine specifically coming through the ports of Miami and entering other parts of the world. And you got a lot of major key players out there. But from you, because I was a lot younger, you know what I'm saying? What was your opinion, your thoughts on hip hop culture, or what I would call like our community culture back then?
Well, you right on it, man. At that time, some of the biggest conversations was crack and AIDS. That's right.
I remember that, bro.
That's all you was hearing about. Crack and AIDS. That's all you was hearing about.
I was watching a video of a nigga the other day, because on Facebook and Twitter now, that's where all the filth content is now.
Yeah, anything goes on.
Anything goes. So I came across this video, and it was this guy, and he was going between these three women, right? And he was entering all three of their holes. He was just back and forth. And I'm like, damn, bro, they must then come up in the AIDS epidemic, like the AIDS era. That shit kind of scared me a little bit. I was happy for dog, because I felt like he was having the time of his life, but it just didn't. You feel? Yeah, like damn, y'all just sharing all type of juices and stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah, but that was a dangerous time back then, man. Right. There was a lot of people dying off behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Serious.
And so that was some of the main conversations. But when it came to music, Miami at that time wasn't getting the respect that it gets now. You know what I mean? The South in general was not getting the respect that it gets now. We had to fight for that space, you know what I'm saying? Back then we was just known as booty music type stuff. This when Luke was popping, you know what I'm saying? Luke. Let me tell you something, man. At that time, Luke was actually the biggest independent record label boss in the game, in the industry at that time.
I hear a lot of people say that. I hear a lot of people reference him, Peter Thomas, you know what I'm saying? What's my man that did Jack the Rapper? But definitely Luke, man. At one point, Luke was filthy, stinking rich off music.
Absolutely. I mean,
feel me?
He really kind of set the blueprint, to be honest with you.
I hear a lot of people reference Luke
for independence, man.
Luke P. He like that.
I remember going to
P probably got it from Luke. Sorry, not to cut you off. Go ahead.
No problem. Yeah, P definitely followed Luke's pattern, man, because I remember Luke, man, I was at one of his studios he used to have back in the day, man, and this man had all type of people auditioning, coming, trying to, get on, whatever like that, man, and he was the number. People was coming from other states. Like, you see how everybody try to run to New York? New York was coming here to get on with Luke.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Cats from out of town. So it's like Luke really had a good movement going, but it was around that type of music, like dance, booty shake type stuff, right? So at that time, I also was a dancer. You know what I'm saying? So I was into the dancing and the juking and all that stuff. I was in some groups. I had my own group called Flex Boys, and we was doing shows, dancing and stuff like that. And then I got into another group, which is still to this day one of the biggest groups in the country, dance groups, was just Live in Color.
Okay.
I got with Live in Color, and when I got into Live in Color, that was actually the end of my, the last part of my dancing career, because I was really getting heavy into the music and the rapping, and I basically had to make a decision which one I was going to pursue, you feel me? So I left the dancing alone and just went straight forward with just music, man. And the only thing is that my style was a little bit different than what they knew about Miami, because I was big on lyricism, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, it wasn't really about lyricism. It was about dancing and juking, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't really think we had that type of skill down here.
Man.
Yeah.